I consider curiosity to be one of the most instinctive drives we can know in being alive. All animals demonstrate it. It leads to questioning, creativity, and actions. It leads to exploring and looking for something different, or just because. It leads to maturing and finding one's place under the sun. It can shorten a life or extend a life, and the quality of that life. Curiosity is what pushes our innocence to gain knowledge of all kinds, and what we feel about that knowledge and where that takes us. Life shapes, forms, and evolves. This is curiosity of a sort. Something propelled life out of the seas and onto the land. It had to then adapt and evolve in order to maintain a totally different breathing in this new environmental relationship. It isn't because there wasn't room in the ocean. Curiosity is a neutral state. It is not good or bad, but what comes from being curious leads to outcome. Consciousness has no agenda, so it has no outcomes. It has no attachments. This is in each of us as our core. The human in us will judge the outcomes, developing biases and predictability. It shapes our curious nature. We can give it license to develop and stimulate new processes, or it can be set to limit. Consciousness technologies celebrate curiosity that leads to creativity and actions in our quantum realities. New patterns of behavior come not because we force them to. They come because we are curious and ask a question. A great question is, what would it be like if this could be different? It is our invitation to the unknown. Something so simple in this quantum state is the most powerful generator of potential and action is energy. When one has no attachment to outcome, but is open to something different, and when one holds that whatever comes as that change enhances one's life, no matter what it looks like, there is no fear about what comes in being different. This is the power of curiosity, non-attachment, innocence, experiencing new information. We are always retaining our innocence about things, about feelings, about thoughts about stuff. Inquiring minds want to know, right? Doesn't matter if it is about the barking dog next door or the question about black holes. Each is an outcome of questioning, and that questioning comes from curiosity. The emotions that may overlay at the time are byproducts. Life is about potential and possibilities. It is our curiosity that activates the potential and possibilities into reality. Satisfying our curiosity brings a certain sort of completion. It can be as simple as picking up a book and letting it take you where it leads you, and that sense of at the end, or the at the end, or trying a new recipe, or when you just throw given ingredients together, like on Chopped. In group, we have seen how this is active in different ways within ourselves. As adults, we are responsible for helping children develop their curiosity. We are being given a remarkable gift in fostering potential that we maybe don't value enough. We might leave it to our schools and teachers who may be in overwhelm. We may feel overwhelmed ourselves with the endless questions that you may have a knowledgeable answer to, or you may have no answer and don't want to answer, or have to know something different. Remember how you had to ask at the right time or the right parent your question? There are all kinds of reactions and responses, and how you handle this is reflecting your own relation to curiosity. Letting it become something you explore together shares with the child that we are never too old to learn and to question. Maybe our curiosity has been stifled. We act mindless in our lives when we are not encouraged to find our own answers. Questioning authority of any kind is a healthy premise in the right context. It helps keep our alignment of essence and self in harmony and our subsequent health happy. Our curious natures are present, from the baby grabbing onto something and putting it in their mouth and learning it, and asking a few years later the eternal why. Isn't this our cue to curiosity engaging? If we are lucky, we never stop putting something new in our mouths and asking